Okay, so I did a couple things kind of complaining about the post that says just let your dog sniff. Okay, so here's the solutions. Okay, the reason I even did it is because there's a reel that said what I tell my clients when they ask how to stop sniffing on the walks. You don't, right? That's what it said. Just let them sniff. So the idea behind this is the fact that you have the time to go out and let your dog sniff everywhere, right? So, or that's what you want out of your walk. And if that's what you want out of your walk, then, by all means do it. I would just hope you're giving that dog structure elsewhere, because for a lot of people, the walk is the only place you're giving structure and leadership. So this guy's already had, so what I do generally with younger dogs is I do heel drills, I give a quick little sniff break, and then we get moving. This is Chico, he's an old guy. Hi Chico. And I let him kind of get away with a lot of crap, so that's why I wanted to use him. Although it doesn't look like he's too into sniffing, because he just had some time. This is usually where I have a hard time with him though. Over here, I usually have a hard time with him because we don't come over here very often. So, anyways, your solutions are, you keep going, right? So that would be applying leash pressure, kind of naturally, right? He wants to go sniff. You just keep going, no big deal. So let's say he starts to, that would be negative reinforcement, right? There's pressure, the pressure comes off when he's doing what you want. It's a natural negative reinforcement, because it just happens. Now, say he started to, let me see if I can set him up. So one solution is that you just keep on going. Don't give him the leash. If you're walking like this, he's gonna take the leash, right? He's gonna take that slack. The other thing you can do is you can correct it. He's not gonna do it. He should do it on this pole, let's see. So right here, right? Just little corrections. But I did one too much, right? The first two were good because he was still facing the other way. The key is you don't want to stop, right? If you use a correction, he's facing that way, you go boom, boom, and you keep moving because your body is giving him the information of what you want him to actually do. So that's using corrections, right? So you can use negative reinforcement. You can use corrections, which is positive punishment, right? And you saw it wasn't terrible. It's not beating the crap out of your dog to make him stop. Now, the harder he's into a sniff, you might have to do a little more. But pretty generally, trying to stop for a sniff is like a 2, so you shouldn't have to do very much. I think where a lot of people have problems is they want to correct while they're standing still. You got to correct and keep moving, because your body language is telling them this is what I want you to do. Right? If you stand still and you're just correcting them, you're not giving him the information he needs of what you want. So say you don't want to do either one of those things. You know what you do? If those are the houses, this is your sidewalk, you put them on the street side. Now, sometimes you have the sidewalk where there's still grass right there, but it's a smaller space, so it might be less of a trouble for you to have the dog not stopping. And I would say if your dog particularly likes to sniff, don't go for a 30-minute walk and then let him sniff, right? Go for 5 to 7 minutes, let him sniff, and then build on that time. Like, don't expect a 30-minute walk right away, right? So say you're on a 30-minute walk, you've gone 15 minutes, right? Or you can even do it pretty soon after you correct. Like, say you correct right there by that pole. When you get over here, you can go, okay, or break. You say break, and then let him come over here and sniff. Right? Now, one guy, that I watch, he says even on breaks, he'll let him pull them. I'm not a fan of that. Now, he's way better than me, way more successful than me. So, but I'm pretty sure most, and then you would go, okay, let's go, right? Bam, and then you're back on the walk. So that's your solutions. Just keep going, negative reinforcement, correction, positive punishment, but the correction has to be while you're moving. You can't stop and do corrections. It's not enough information for the dog. Oh, and then one that I never do, but you can do, it's a solution. And I try not to be anti anything, because it's all about what your dog responds to and what your dog responds to and what you will do. So let's say you're walking this way and you say you like a lot of food. This is food centric, right? He wants to go sniff. You can stick your hand down there with food and have him follow the food. I'm not a fan of that, but it's a strategy, right? It might work. Probably will work. For a lot of dogs it'll work, I should say. Let's say for a lot of dogs it'll work. For some dogs it won't. Some dogs will be like, get that crap out of my face. Or some dogs might take it and it doesn't really, like if I do that with Crew, if I do anything with food, like especially once he's seen the ball, he'll like snatch the food and be like, hey, yeah, cool. Whereas with Willie's gonna be like, hell yeah, give me that, buddy. Who else? And then Lily, she'll be like, get that out of my face. So, right? That's why you need more than just one strategy. Right? And I think that people that do the real food way, you would do 1, 2, 3, right? So it's got to be more than just one cookie. Anyways, that's enough. Holy cow, I got longer than I expected. I thought it would be 5 minutes.